Hi, Lewis. Hi, B. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I don't approve throwing books. Understandable. Hi, Loomis. I thought I would have a silly little story to share, and suddenly it became this whole thing. Is Angie guilty, yeah or not?
Pierogi!
Thank you. Hi, Salad. Yes, judge me. Even before you hear my story. Sure. We have to hear the evidence first. Exactly! Thank you, Loomis. Thank you. Hit her with a chair! Please don't. Please, please, please. I'll tell the story, okay? I'm getting to it. I'm gonna tell the story right now. Streamer always guilty. Not in this case, okay? Unless it's me. Oh, of course. Okay. Friends, listen. So, you may remember, or maybe not, like a couple of weeks ago, I think, I mentioned something on stream that I was stressed, but I can't really, you know, give... Really? No. Really? So, I think a couple of weeks ago, I said that I was stressed, but I couldn't really, you know, give you the details because there was some, you know, legal stuff happening, and I wanted to wait until everything is resolved to, you know, tell you all about it. And the other day, I was thinking to myself, I think I've never, like, shared the outcome with you. I've never shared the details. So I was like, yes, so let's do that tonight. So I said on Discord that I was contacted by a lawyer representing FedEx. And I'm gonna give you like the whole story because it was wild. So I was sitting, I don't know, chilling, whatever. I was just vibing, and I suddenly got a notification on my phone that I got an email. I look at it and it says like, oh, you are owed some money and please pay it in like 7 days. And I'm like, probably a scam as usual. It sounds like a scam, so it's probably a scam. So I didn't think much about it. But then, you know, I went to, because it didn't land straight in like the spam box. So I was like, why didn't it? So I started investigating. And when I started investigating, first I look at the email. Kind of looks legit. I checked the, you know, the links. Not that I clicked the links, but I hovered over the links to see if they are like going to different locations, some suspicious links, or if they look legit. And unfortunately, they kind of look legit. I saw that they are going to the places they are saying they are going. I looked at the, you know, the address of the cooking my famous rice dish was part of FedEx. Cooking my famous rice dish was part of the divorce agreement. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, so so I checked the links. The links look legit. So I checked like you know, I decided to look up the website of the lawyer that was contacting me. And this thing made me like question it because truthfully, the website looked very poor, I have to say, as in somebody made it, like, I don't know, asked AI generate me a legit looking website for a lawyer. And, but then again, maybe they are not like very, how to say it, fluent in websites and such, so never mind. But that was a little suspicious. But then, so that pushed me to look up the name of the lawyer. I looked it up and I checked like a government website that has all the data, and I could see that the practice was registered like some years ago, like 15 years ago or something, and I was like, oh, okay, then maybe actually maybe actually this is legit. And I started looking up. I read the body of the email, and it was, so you owe us tax payment basically for a package. Like, I don't know what's the word for it in English, but basically you pay when the package is crossing certain borders. What's it called? Like when you have to import duties? Yeah, something like that. Customs, I guess, maybe. But yeah, basically it's a tax for buying something from a different country. And I was like, what could they possibly mean? And then I remembered that a couple of years ago, I ordered something that came from the US. And I remember that, I had some communication with people from FedEx because they had some questions regarding the package, because the description sounded like I had... Wait, the description sounded like I had... Like I was buying gems and what else? And art pieces. Yes, like I was buying paintings and gems from United States, and they messaged me being like, hey, so if it's an art piece, you need to write down the author and such. And I was like, no, canvas is a material, not like canvas as in painting. So I had to explain that, and I was mailing like people from the customs or whatever, and explained to them, and we had like a back and forth. And I remembered it was like 2 years ago, in May. So I was messaging them back then. We went through all of that processes, but I remembered Angie says tax and her conservative and libertarian views all zero on them. Flying into a frothing rage. No! Angie's dragon hoard. Yes, because I have like priceless jewels and such in my dragon's hoard. Exactly. But yeah, I remembered going back and forth with, speaking of, let's call it gems, and I'm gonna put colorful stones here. I remember going back and forth with the support over there, like explaining stuff, because they, in every email, they gave me like a very tight deadline. Oh, you have like 3 days to respond and explain like your package, describe your package, or we are sending it back to the States. And I'm like, Jesus. That's a little intense. Anyway, so I was very cooperative, and I dragon for model when I don't know. Somebody would have to draw it for me. So we had a little bit of back and forth because I was explaining stuff to them, and it took a little, going into details and such, but after a while they stopped responding to me, and I was like, hello? Is my package gonna arrive? Hello? I mean, it's coming from a different continent. I would like to know. They haven't responded to me, but what I remembered was in one of the messages, they said that the payment, like the taxes, the customs taxes or whatever, will be calculated by FedEx, by them, and the invoice will arrive with the delivery guy he's gonna bring in the invoice and I'm supposed to pay in cash. I was like, all right, I'll pay in cash once the delivery guy brings in the package. I'm gonna pay the customs based on the invoice that they give me. So that was the message that I received from those guys, like those 2 years ago when the package was being processed. Fortunately, everything went through. Everything was processed, no problem. And I got the package. Like the delivery guy came, delivered me the package, and you know, and I thought the like, we closed the deal. No more. I haven't received any other communication from FedEx since then. And suddenly, like, 2 years went by, and I get this email from a lawyer basically being like, so you haven't paid that tax, that invoice. And now you owe us this amount of money, and you know, it's like the one on the invoice plus interest for 2 years, and you have 7 days to pay it. And I'm like, what? I mean, and of course I died a little inside. I was so stressed. I panic. So I was like, okay, I confirmed that this is real, which I wish it weren't. That's horrifying. Yes. But this was, and this is a good, like, this is a good thing. This was a letter from a lawyer, not from the vindicators. Not from the vindicator's office, but from a lawyer. So that, at least in Poland, that's actually better, because that's like step before. If I haven't responded, they would have sent it to the guys over there, and they could like try to contact my employer and get the missing money straight from my like paycheck. At least that's how it works in Poland. But this is like step before they take my paycheck. They, like, as a sign of goodwill, I don't know, they contact me, and I can, you know, straighten it out before. So that was the good thing. The bad thing was that I was supposed to also pay these the interest. I'm sure they have a very reasonable interest rate of around 0.1%, like banks do currently. To be honest, I haven't checked how much it... I mean, I checked how much it was, but I haven't checked like what was the percentage amount of the stuff that I paid. But basically, the interest was like... Wait, it almost, I think it almost doubled the amount of those taxes that I was supposed to pay. So that was quite a significant amount, you know? And so I panic. So what do? I went, checked my mailbox, and I was like, how could I have been so stupid that I haven't paid that invoice? Like, what happened? How could I have fucked up so badly and then forgot about it for 2 years? Like, what the fuck? I am very, like, diligent when it comes to paying everything that I own, because I cannot live with myself if I owe money to anyone. So that was like so upsetting for me. So I went through my mailbox to check, like, where is that invoice? Let me check, let me double check, because the lawyer sent me the invoice, the one that I supposedly haven't paid. And so some, like, the, you know, the documents that they are actually working for FedEx and such, that it confirms like their identity and such. So I went through all of those documents, and I went through the invoice. And then I started looking through my mailbox, and I found all of the communication that I had with FedEx. And I even checked my phone to see any messages that I got from FedEx that, I don't know, the delivery guy is arriving or whatever. And would you believe what I noticed was the last communication I had with the customs people from FedEx was like 20th something May, like 21st, 22nd of May, something like that. They stopped like responding to my emails after that. The next messages, both on my phone and in my email, was that the delivery guy will arrive on the 31st. Yes! Can you believe? I like space. Also, hi! Cutie Pie? That is a very good name. Wait, where was I with my story? Oh, right. So the next message I had was that the delivery guy will be on the 31st of May. And then the message on the 31st of May when he delivered the thing. And when he delivered the thing, you know, the email confirmation that the package was delivered, everything was cool. And then I checked the invoice. And the invoice was prepared, was really like the date of the creation of the invoice was 2nd of June. It was 2 days after the package was delivered. The guy was supposed to bring the invoice with the package. He didn't. He didn't deliver the invoice with the package. And then I checked the mailbox. I haven't received anything from FedEx after May. Big astronomy nerd. That is so cool. I mean, I am right now mostly playing sci-fi. I don't know if we can like get really into astronomy here, but we are terraforming if that's also up your alley. Astronomy nerds and astrology nerds. I am... Yeah. I'm not... No, I don't ban astrology nerds, but like... I'm not big into that. I remember there's a clip from some dating show where the guy and the girl are like seeing each other for the first time, and they are, you know, what's the word? God damn it. Introducing themselves to each other. And the guy is like, oh, so yeah, so I'm an astronomy major. And she's like, oh, I'm Capricorn. And he's like, I don't know what to say. Ban yourself for mentioning astrology? No. No, I don't. Why are you painting me as such a mean person? Like, if you are having fun with astrology, then have fun, but don't, if you are taking it a little too seriously, then maybe that is just not for me. Oh, now you're okay to talk about Scorpios. Oh, not only I was judged, deemed guilty even before I told my story, now I'm also being slandered. Oh, God. Wait, where was I with my story? Yeah, so I discovered that there's a discrepancy in the dates that they created the invoice a couple of days. Thank you, B. Couple of days after the package was delivered to me, and they never sent the invoice. And to make the matter worse, the address on the invoice was wrong. They put together the number of the building and the number of the apartment, and basically, let's say, you know, the building number 4, apartment 20, they put it as name of the street 420. And so basically I was like, I have to like wait, I missed the word. I keep missing the words. I keep typing badly today. I keep missing words. Like, what am I supposed to do? How am I dispute? Yes, I wanted to dispute the okay, so I know I was supposed to pay the invoice. However, I did not agree that I should pay the interest. I wanted to dispute the interest because I was like, guys, I agree that you told me that I'll have to pay the tax, but you've never sent me the invoice. But I was like, but how am I supposed to write that to a lawyer? I don't want to mess up. I don't want to make the matter even worse. What am I supposed to do? Fortunately, I remembered that my sister has a friend who is a lawyer, so I quickly messaged the lawyer friend, being like, "Oh my God, Jane, please help! Jane, please help!" And she's like, don't worry, if you have like a valid arguments.
Pierogi!
Hi, Michelle, thank you. I got on a call with her. I told her everything, and she's like, yeah, that sounds like a valid like stuff for dispute. Just message. Just write back the email to the lawyer. If you are scared, just when you have a draft, just message it to me and I'll check it if you haven't said anything bad. And I was like, yes, thank you. So I owe her big time. She did. She was like, yeah. When I wrote the message, she's like, yeah, absolutely. Just change the message a little bit where you write that instead of like, because basically I wrote that you haven't sent me the invoice. She said, don't put the blame on them, even though it is their fault, but don't put the blame on them. Be diplomatic and say that due to miscommunication or whatever, you haven't received the invoice and you have these like proofs, these evidence to prove it, and it should be fine. And that you ask for, canceling the interest, but that you are willing to pay the invoice. So I was shaking. Also, funny thing is, in the meantime, like before I messaged her and before I started writing the email to the lawyer, I wanted to contact FedEx support to confirm that there is an outstanding invoice for me. But oh my God, it is impossible to get like anything done. Like when I tried to first look up a phone number. I found some phone number, but there's a robot answering and it's asking me like, what is my issue? And I say like, invoice dispute, and the robot is like, I don't understand. Please, can you rephrase that? And I tried a couple of different versions. It never understood what I meant, so I gave up. And then I tried their like internal chat. Maybe I'll be able to find some contact form or whatever. The chat is also operated by a bot. So no help there. So I was like, wait, but I still have the email address of those guys working in the customs that sent me questions 2 years ago. So I just messaged that email address being like, hey, so there was this case 2 years ago, and apparently there was an invoice. Could you tell me what was the amount and what was the how did you send it to me? Was it, did you send a delivery guy? Did you send it by mail? Did you send it by an email? Like, how did you try to reach me with this invoice? They replied like, they replied to me, we have 10 days to review your case. And I was like, okay, so I'll wait. However, I had 7 days to pay. So that is less than they gave themselves to reply to me. I was like, okay, so they will not reply to me. and funny thing is they still haven't, and this happened a couple of weeks ago. I've never received a reply to my question. So yeah, they have 10 days to reply. They never did. However, when I sent the email to a lawyer to, you know, dispute those those pay again, I lost the word. Interest. Yeah, to dispute the interest on my payment. Within like 2 hours, I got a reply. Sure. Just send us the a proof of paying the invoice. Don't worry about the interest. I was sweating, shaking, like crying, shitting myself from the nerves. And they were like, yeah, all right. I hate it. I hated it. I mean, maybe it's better that they replied like that, but it was. And within 2 hours, just within 2 hours, they didn't like need to investigate. They were like, ah, yeah, makes sense. They just looked at what I sent them, and all was well. I sent them the payment, like confirmation the same day, and they replied to me, all's well. We're good. Oh my gosh. So, the moral of the story is, whenever you get invoice like that, dispute it if you have like valid explanation. Just don't panic, because I have to admit, I did have a moment of panic where I was like, I just want this to go away. Maybe I'll just pay the full price. Maybe I'll just pay the full amount, including the interest, just to not have to worry about it. Not to, you know, the wasp's nest, like, hit, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But hi, Dingo! So yeah, that was stressful. It took like until I think less than a week to resolve. I lost, I think, 5 years of my life due to stress. Needlessly, to be honest. I think, you know, the message that I received was basically the lawyer's goodwill or whatever. That they could have went straight to the vindication department or whatever, where they would take over my salary or whatever. But they didn't. They reached out to me wanting to resolve this, and we resolved it peacefully, thankfully. But yeah, always, if you can, if you are able to dispute those things, and maybe you won't have to pay like a forgetfulness tax. Although, like I said, in my defense, I didn't forget to pay anything, so can we get the poll again? Guilty or not? I was absolutely not guilty. If I have received the invoice, I would have paid straight away. Wait, I can't remember what I wanted to do in the game. Why am I making a silkworm? Why did I make a silkworm? Okay, I think the best is to guilty of something, just not sure. Listen, I've been judged to be guilty even before I started telling the story. I'm not guilty. Why? Why am I being judged? I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Would this face lie to you? Anyway. I hope your weeks have been great. I will be away this week from tomorrow onwards due to family obligations and such. I spent most of the day yesterday baking cakes. One cake, but a big cake. and it turned out great. Although I did have to call my mom in panic once, because the dough was way too watery. But enough about that. But enough about that, Uchao. My cooking is more important. I have been hard at work. I have blisters on my hand because I was cracking nuts with my dragon. Because I made a walnut cake. I'm very proud of it. Oh, you're still waiting for me to get angry at Homestuck? I try to, you know, I need to really grey rock you all when you are trying to Homestuck me, because I see it's working the best. I wait, let me. Let me show you what I meant. This is the this is the nutcracker. It's a dragon that I've been using to crack the nuts. See? See how the turntables, Loomis. It is a completely innocent dragon that is cracking my nuts. I don't know what to tell you. It is one of my favorite things that I own. He's so useful, so beautiful. And he's doing a great job. Oh, so that's how we're supposed to play this, Loomis. Okay. I'll take that into consideration next time. But you have to surprise me. I can't feign anger right now for something you posted earlier. That would be like cheating, you know. You would know that it's fake anger. Not this thing. I want to move this thing. Ugh. Where do I have explosive powder? I don't? How is that possible? I have none? None explosives? That saddens me greatly. Okay, let me take those bugs from here. And put them here because... What? What? Bug! Don't run away. Whatever. But yes, so I can tell you that this week so far has been great. I mean, I feel like I'm lying. But I'm feeling great because I have, like, I'm off work. I don't have to worry about, you know, stuff from work, which makes me very happy. However, you know, the usual, like, some health issues, some suddenly surprise, hey, can you also cook this for the, you know, for the holiday dinner? And like packing the presents, making sure everything is fine and such. Oh god, we have the poll again. So please, now that you have listened to my story, please pass the judgment. Am I guilty? Have I been guilty in my connection to FedEx? Have I failed to solve our dispute? Or have I fulfilled my part of the stuff? I'm missing a word. Oh, right! I bought some cocoa beans. So we can plant cocoa beans. Wait, so I need to make bees. How do I make bees? Maybe I can collect bees. So anyway, there's been a lot happening last like a week. But despite all of the adventures, I would call them, I am quite positive, I have to say. I haven't felt that positive in a while. However, it was so funny when I logged off work on Friday and it still hadn't hit me that I am starting my vacation. So when suddenly there was a situation where I needed to schedule like the doctor's visit on Monday, and I was like, okay, Monday 8 a.m. I'll have to message work there. I'll be logging in later. I'll have to check if I don't have anything in the calendar. And only like an hour later, I was like, wait, I don't work on Monday. Like it still hasn't hit me, and it was I think Saturday on Sunday, and I was still like not fully comprehending. You mean I don't have to work for 2 weeks? Insane. Never happened before. I mean, it did happen before, I'm joking. Wait, I don't have a job. Oh, sometimes I wish. Sometimes I remember when I was unemployed for a couple of months and how, on one hand, how fun it was to, you know, be able to go out in the middle of the day. But then I thought to myself, but how also stressful it was. Like every day when I was, you know, checking. Oh, wait, this reminds me. Also, one of my socials got hacked this weekend. Like I said, I think some evil wizard cursed me to have nothing but stories to tell you. Oglove about the lawyer bird? Oh, yeah, please, post it in memes. I'm not sure if I can open the... if I can open like a panel from Oglove on stream. I think it could be too dangerous. But yes, so yeah, on Saturday I got a notification of a suspicious activity. And I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody from India logged into my account. I immediately went in. I changed the password. But I was too late. They managed to change the email address on this account. And I couldn't recover it. And because every other change that I wanted to do required the confirmation from like the email address, I was like, fuck, shit. Because if, when I wanted to change, I think it's because I was sure I had like two-factor authentication on this account, but turned out I didn't. And unfortunately, I couldn't change email address back, and I was like, fuck. Okay, so even if I change the password, I managed to do that, they will be able to change the password back. So another one of my thoughts was like, I don't want anyone of my contacts to be affected. So I immediately, and I don't know how that works, I was able to close the account. I was able to delete the account without the need of logging into the mailbox, their mailbox already. So I deleted the account, basically. But I was like, fuck, shit, I had that account for so many years. So yeah. Why do I have to keep having adventures and like interesting stories to tell? I sometimes wish I had boring life. Please, can I be boring? Can I have no stuff happening to me? Hi, Mocha. Angela Spangela Spangela Spaceways have been found innocent of all charges. Feed her to the Shardicuts? What? Why? I've been innocent. Why am I being fed to some creatures? At least, oh, okay. A rare, safe for work, Oglaf. Oh god. Yeah, this is so good. Fuck. Sorry I'm late. There were problems with a witness and I had to file. I'm not a lawyer at all, am I? I don't think so. Thank God, I was totally unprepared. This is me waking up from a dream, more often than not. Also, thank you for not posting the link to the Oglaf website. Angie getting hit with "May you live in interesting times" curse. I shit you not. I think so. I think somebody cursed me. Like maybe in my previous life, or maybe my bloodline was cursed. I don't know, but sometimes it feels like that. Why do I have things? Why do things keep happening to me? So yeah, unfortunately I lost one of my social media accounts, which is making me very angry. It was kind of important social media account. But of course, then I had to go through all of my mailboxes, the one connected to Dad, and any like backup accounts I changed. I made sure that all of them had like two-factor authentication. I changed passwords in all of them. Made sure I don't have the same password for all of my stuff. This is not that I did, but this is something that I feel not everyone... It's not... I think it's not obvious. Like, it's not common knowledge for everyone. Don't have the same account for multiple of your stuff. Try to have, like, different passwords for different stuff. What one did you lose? Don't laugh at me, okay? But LinkedIn. So you know you're not gonna get like an information on that, but no, my password was not xddddddd. Thank goodness. I don't know. I had contacts to some of my previous co-workers and such, and I am worried. I'll have to message them, be like, hey, this is my new account. Sorry for that. My previous one got hacked. If you've received any of the messages from me in the last X amount of time, please disregard. XZ123. No. But yeah, very, very annoyed. But what can you do? I'll have to recreate it and then just move on. Now I created a new one straight away. But I still need to fill it out with all of my like history and certifications and bullshit. And so when people are asking me what am I gonna do during my holiday break, this is one of the things. I just got free of the last one. I wish it worked like that. Unfortunately, I need it. If I want to change like jobs. Also, truthfully... Oh! Door! Hello. Truthfully, I've been fortunate enough to, you know, have recruiters contact me last couple of times when I was changing jobs. Basically, I was headhunted. So, unfortunately for me, it is kind of useful to have. I forget people around me have jobs. God forbid. I wish I didn't. Honestly, I sometimes think like, maybe I should drop this and try freelancing. But then I realize I've never tried freelancing ever before in my life. No, no, I can't. Unfortunately, these are not my cars. This is just like a public, this is a public parking, you know, these are like my neighbor's cars. But let me try. Let me try. Ah! Ah! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck. Actually, let's not go there with a car. I think there's a reason why the cars are parked here and not upstairs. Also, I am slowly running out of air. Oh, I still have some bottles. You are just space gal that eats pierogi and plays Space Sim. Yes, I wish that was the case. I wish I could be just that. However, unfortunately, due to the circumstances, I am so multifaceted. Uchao, contain yourself, please. But I appreciate you running to my rescue. Oh gosh. Wait, why am I... What am I doing? I took a car with me. I can leave stuff in my trunk. I forgot. Maybe not oxygen. Oxygen will be useful. But all of the other stuff. Yeah. Yes. Yes, 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 exactly that.
Well, ding dangly do. Hello there, Angie.
What brand is a commonly seen car in Poland? Right now, I would say all kinds of cars. BMW, the worst of them all. But the Fiat 126P is what used to be like the most popular model. It was called Maluch in Polish, which basically means like a little guy. And I think Tom Hanks collects those, and I think he even visited Poland once to buy it. To buy the original. B would have gone. Oh, hi, Goodman. Hope you're doing well. I was pronounced innocent. Can I send the pet peeve list to Ink? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, why not? Well, have you spoken with Ink about it? Give me a second. I need to find the link. I'm gonna do it straight away because otherwise I'll forget. Okay. All my crypto enthusiast views, all 0 of them become absolutely enraged. I don't know what that means. Hi, Silver. That is a very suspicious title. I'll believe you because you're too precious to do any wrong, but I'm still suspicious. I mean, my title already answers any of the questions you might have had, okay? So I hope that clears it. I hope that clears anything that might have arisen. We're losing a lot of nobodies today. Maybe that's for the best. Put random things to do at his doorstep until he trips on one. Aww. But can you imagine if I were supposed to go through that pet peeve list with Inky? If it took me alone almost 5 hours. That was, I usually stream for 4 hours. That stream was almost 5 hours. Because I had just so many opinions about stuff. So imagine 2 yappers like us. We would sit there for, maybe it's an idea for next like a birthday stream or something. It would take us like 12 hours to go through that list. Angie's last stream of the year carried over to the first stream. Stream didn't even start on New Year's Eve. Yeah, that would be, yes, that would be exactly be like that if we were supposed to do this tier list with Inky. Started like a week earlier. Why do I have so many fusion cores? Why do I have mushrooms? Why did I collect that? I don't need mushroom seeds. Do I go back inside? No, I'm running out of air. I'll die. So let's just leave. You know what? No, let's not leave. The car actually is a little bit faster than me. So... Boop. I'm imagining all the yappers I know in one room right now. But enough about that. I'm imagining having like too many yappers in one room and it's just pure chaos. I imagine like 6, regardless of the amount of people, at least 6 different conversations happening at the same time. car is a little bit faster than walking. Yes, however, car has to go around because I need to find a road. Meanwhile, I can scale the mountains. But then I would probably run out of oxygen at the top of the mountain, and that would be a hassle to bring my body back. So let's not do that. Unfortunately, yeah, that was a very cool looking truck, but I can't, at least not yet. Maybe I can unlock them somehow. That would be great, but then again, they are a little big. Ah! Shit. I'm already having problems maneuvering this little guy. Let me... Oh, ad starts in 5 seconds. Let me take a quick break and I will be right back. I have returned. I forgot that I was supposed to get some soup before. So I'll have some soup now. Or rather, in a moment, because it's too hot right now. Ah. Later-ish. But, for now, we're back. We're back. And maybe when I start eating, then I'll just we'll switch to some YouTube, because as we know, kids currently can't eat without their YouTubes. What is like, do you have like preferred videos for eating? Like, you need to, in order to like have the best experience, like lunch experience or something, you need to have this thing playing in the background. Like, what would that be? I personally have like a few channels that I really like. I recently discovered, oh, I can't remember his name. But his last name is a Chu. And I found that so adorable. Is he David? No, I can't remember. But he's doing mostly like video essays, but on very interesting topics. I mean, most of the essays that I've watched were on very interesting topics, but his are very interesting takes and stuff. I still don't remember what my plan is for this planet. Like, okay, we are doing terraformation, but like, I mostly watch TV shows what I eat. Ooh, any preferences? I've recently, because on Tumblr, somebody that I follow on Tumblr is a big fan of a TV show called Leverage. And because they post a lot of like gift sets and like posts about Leverage, I'm like, man, maybe I should watch it. And so I've watched 2 seasons already. I'm not good at sitting still long enough to watch something, so I have to sneak it in while my hands are full of food. Anime is good length for a meal. Subbed or dubbed? Because I have like a problem, because when I'm eating, I can't really watch anime with subtitles, because if I feel I missed something, I need to rewind. And if I like look down on my food and look up and I'm like, now I've lost the plot. Live action shows are generally too long. Bad planning by them. Definitely. Definitely bad planning by the live action shows. I'm checking my food. It's still a little too hot. Let's give it a few more moments. It's the worst when I have like a lunch break at work and I have like 30 minutes and 15 minutes is and I take 15 minutes to find a suitable video to watch. I'm watching Naruto, Adventure Time, and Breaking Bad at the moment. Interesting lineup. I was watching Yokai Watch, but I caught up to where I am in the games. Also, you don't want spoilers. Understandable. So, I've been watching, like I said, I've been watching Leverage. But other than that, I don't watch anything. I mean, I saw... No, wait. Yeah, it's not that I don't watch anything. I've watched like Murderbot Diaries, and I've watched almost whole Severance. I think I'm still like at the last couple of episodes. I think it's like last 2 or 3 episodes. So yeah, I can't finish that for some reason. And other than that, I kind of want to watch something more like old cinema, some classic cinema. I want to watch old movies. Okay, I need 2 bees. And bees, I need these bugs to make bees. Okay, so I think I have... Okay, I don't have the fertilizer. Oh, I do have fertilizer. What is that? Phosphorus, okay. Bees? Bee movie? You know I haven't seen the Bee movie? Maybe I should watch it. You know, it's memed. I mean, I think I've seen the, what's it called? The script for Bee movie so many times, but I only know, like, I hardly know her. But I feel like I've only seen those, like, first few lines, and the meme about the guy breaking his neck, looking back at his wife. I think it was his wife. I don't even know if it's his wife or maybe fiance or whatever. Considering that she's having a fling with the bee, I hope that they are not married. Wait, but there was also some scene at the court. Is she getting divorced from her husband to marry the bee? I haven't either. Maybe we should do like a watch along or watch it together on Discord. Oh, watch together Bee movie. Honestly, that sounds like a very cool idea. Who would be up to watching Bee movie together? I don't know when though. Maybe after Christmas. Okay, I need to organize my stuff because I'm making a mess again. I'm making a mess again. So here's supposed to be synthetics. So I think I should take the uranium from here and let me put it here for now. The rocket engine. Okay, I think this can go into synthetics. We need water. Okay. What is the next step? Clear sky. We are getting there slowly, but we are. I have previously mentioned can't sit still problem, but I will try. I mean, I will probably also do something in the meantime because I can't just watch a movie. Usually I know it's so bad, and I know that, you know how Netflix is now making movies specifically to be a second monitor content? Like, they will have characters describe everything very, like, descriptively because people are just not looking at the screen. And on one hand, I find that very annoying. But on the other, god damn it. God damn it if it isn't, like, relatable. You know what? I will slowly get to eating the soup. B-movie watch along while playing the B-movie tie-in game. Recently there were like I'm wondering what happened here, because recently I saw like 2 different B games coming out, and I think they are both made in Poland. And I'm like, did you guys like have an argument? Were you working on the same game, but then one team was like, we need to make combat most important, and another was like, no, we need to make like honey collecting most important, or whatever. Like, was it like a joint effort until you had like a falling out? A 2B Wait, let me show you the games that I mean. One was Bee Simulator. And another one was... Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you. So the first one was Bee Simulator. It's made by Warsaw Game Studio, which is basically Warsaw, which is basically Poland. And this one is looking pretty decent, I have to say. It is looking pretty good. But another one, and it's this one, it's Bee Simulator, The Hive. It's the same studio! Wait, is it a different game? Or is it the same game, but like... This is a city builder, and that one is an adventure game. Yeah, oh my god! I almost got it. This is the same game, but like from a different perspective. And for some reason it's not loading for me. Okay, guys, did you like load those screenshots in 4K or whatever? It's not a DLC. It's a different game. Now you have me like doubting myself that it was actually a DLC. No, it was not a DLC. But this one looks much better, I think. And I'm sorry to hear that. But it's crazy that the same studio work on... Oh wait, this one came out this year? This supposedly came out this year. And that one supposedly came out 5 years ago. Why does it look much better? I don't understand. the B B cinematic universe. I watched a few movies with Bunny recently. Bunny on lap is also good for a good immobilization tool. That is true. We should watch B movie on the screen and B movie on the other screen. I think that will add up to a full attention span. Isn't it like how 3D effect used to be like? That they basically had 2 images or like one over the other to create depth. But I think they had like different colors. It's like when they try to link The Sims and SimCity despite that being a thing nobody would want. You mean The Sims 3? Or do you mean like, or was there some other like tie-in that I just am not aware? Forgive me, I will be... If I'll be making too much of a like ASMR sounds, just let me know and I'll just mute myself. Didn't B-movie come out 20 years ago? Why do people still care about this? Because memes. And I think the idea was funny. Wait, I don't think it was 20 years ago. That seems too long ago. I would say maybe 10. But like... Now I need to check it. Oh my god. Oh my god. 2007. It's almost 20 years. I can't believe it. Yeah, you were much closer than I. I was even hesitant to say like 15. I was like, oh yeah, for sure it came out like 10 years ago. It came out, what? So many years ago. 18? The movie is of legal age now. It can drink. In Europe. In Europe, it can drink and drive a car. With the colored glasses so each eye could only see one image. That sounds like it should cause like eyesight issues. Also, I feel that I can't play a game when I'm eating, so I think I will look for a video to watch. What do we want to watch? Oh, there's this video of somebody just walking around Tokyo, I think. That is a very, very chill stuff. You know, you know what? I want I want to we can watch the debut video of Karyu Crocodile. Because I talked about her on last stream. Or we could watch her ranking her pet peeves video. Hers is much shorter. Like, hers is 40 minutes long. I needed more time. But if you like crocodiles... Here, in-depth analysis of Metal Harbor level in Sonic Adventure 2. Fascinating stuff. How long is it? 30 minutes. Sure. Why not? I take recommendations. And I don't mind Sonic. But it's not loading for me. But let me turn off the game for a second. Let me put this video up so we can watch it together. It was less than serious suggestion. Well then, that's what we're gonna do. While I eat.
You hear it in the air, you feel it in the sea.
What is this? What is this? Quality. No quality. I didn't watch it, but it's fairly niche content. I don't mind niche content. Like, we could go with 6 hours review of Tokimeki Memorial. one of my all-time favorite videos that I do love to replay from time to time. But that is 6 hours. I don't think we need 6 hours. This is only... I'm not sure if we're gonna finish it, because I may finish food faster than that. But, let's go.
Metal Harbor is the place you gotta be. Does that make sense? I don't know. But we're finally here, my favorite SA2 stage, and I'm ready to get all over it.
Command tower to custodian. We're gonna need you to vacate the flight deck. Over.
Also, I love learning about stuff that I basically have not interacted with. Like, I haven't played many Sonic games. I remember when I was little, I think there was like an arcade where they had like one machine with Sonic and Tails in 2D. I can't remember which Sonic game it was, but apart from that, I haven't played much Sonic. I just know Sonic from the internet. So I will gladly watch this video.
Come on, there's plenty of room.
Squadron's gonna be dropping a payload on the boat. Over.
You're firing on your own boat?
Routine tactics in case of hedgehogs. Over.
What? They're really shooting the deck because of me?
No, I said hedgehogs. Over.
I'm a hedgehog.
You are?
Yes! This is a
What?
stupid test.
Over. Sorry, I forgot. Over.
That's it! Call it off! Someone could seriously get hurt!
Ow. Over.
Just roll the damn intro. Metal Harbor is the stage that never
Adorable.
stops. It goes and goes and goes until you can't go any longer. It has long been my favorite level in all of SA2, and going into this video, I wanted to figure out why. And I was surprised by my findings. My memory...
I love his voice and the rhythm that he speaks in.
did not serve me correctly. Turns out this course
He
is
sounds
very
a little bit
easy.
like an
Probably the straightest
old-timey
line out of all of Adventure,
radio
from start to
host.
finish. And yet, I still love it to death. And I think I have my answer now. Metal Harbor is like a proto-boost stage. It's very focused on speed and performing actions correctly to keep your speed up. That's the obstacle in this summertime stage. It ain't the enemies, because there are none. It's slowing down. Other SA2 stages require mechanical proficiency. You know, you gotta swing those poles, carry those keys, think about gravity, pick the right rail. But Metal Harbor really just gives you a narrow path with specific inputs, light dashing being the big one. While these actions are simple in hindsight, I believe every easy piece of progression here actually has a bit of complexity to it, and I hope to prove that today. But first,
I am taking a break to eat some dinner, and since I needed a video to watch along, Luma suggested this one, and I'm like, I'm game. Let's go.
Sonic Adventure 2, a first for this channel. SA2 has 2 versions, but the changes in battle are thankfully not as egregious as our director's cut. However, there are things to note, and I will be noting them. Our main analysis will focus on the 360 port of Adventure 2 battle, released in 2012 with widescreen and high definition, but we will not leave the 4x3 original in the
High
dust either,
definition
as
and
I went
Rouge
back
the
to
Bat
that
shows.
Dreamcast ditch and found a fresh 2001 copy of SA2 just sitting there. What luck. So, every battle analysis will feature a Dreamcast comparison along with it, like Speed Highway. And like Speed Highway, I'm sure that will still somehow piss people off. Sonic the Hedgehog, folks. Always a joy to discuss on the wide world of the internet. Alright, let's cut the radio chatter and get to the matter at hand. Metal Harbor needs discussing, so let's get into it.
This would
But
warrant
before we set off,
a timeout from me. You mean you would time out Lumas, or do you mean you would take a break to eat food? I want to understand.
let's look at the music track, hey? A big band bonanza, dare I say. The horns make it feel like you're speeding through a military parade, bouncing over the marching band. The intro to the song is incredible, and I'm sad we never got it in the game. But listen to the soundtrack version. It singles out the guitar at the start. You hear it picking up faintly until the bass slides in with the beat, and then it blasts
Yes,
off
it is.
Metal Harbor way.
I mean, but you do have like a snack time, but you don't like take a break from stream. You are still here, but just snacking. I'm doing the same, but I also have video playing because I am interested. What is it about the harbor stage in Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
The guitar kind of leads the song with its sustained notes, and the band backs it up after every little beat. I like that balance. The organized band reflects the rigid presence of the military, and that guitar mirrors
Mocha,
Sonic's
my
movement
setup is
over
not
them.
as
But the guitar
advanced
also
as
mirrors the
yours.
beach tracks of the
I
past,
barely
doesn't
have a
it?
be right
Mainly
back
Emerald
screen.
Coast. I love that industrial switch up. You see, Metal Harbor is back on the beach, but it's got a harder edge this time around. More grittier, a bit more vicious in its underlying tone. I mean, Sonic is in jail here. He's not at a...
I still want to, like... Honestly, I remember when you set up that lo-fi Mocha screen and you played, like, Sound of Rain and one of my streams in the background, and I was like, this is honestly such an awesome vibe. I kind of want that. I imagine, like, doing a video or, like, stream on YouTube where it is exactly that, where you know, just the sound of rain, a small animation, and in the background the stream just going. It is fantastic. Should I watch a multiple hour video on some fish man you have hots for or something? You know what? The other day I was thinking about Shape of Water and how I should rewatch that video. That movie. That film. The absolute cinema. I keep pausing the video to talk because I feel bad if I talk over somebody else. So let's continue.
Vacation resort. Emerald Coast is Sonic smiling, Metal Harbor is Sonic smirking. You know what I mean? It's such a victorious track, though. When the guitar is holding those notes, there is a sense of pride. Dare I say, it almost feels patriotic? Mission accomplished, you know?
Patriotic?
Metal Harbor is not a hard level, and the music already makes it feel like we
Of
beat
course.
the stage. However, instead of
Of course, an American would take, like, you know, the military ship harbor as a favorite location. Sorry.
robbing the drama of the scene, I think it just reinforces the fun. Like, there is no fear in this fleet. I'm already going in confident, and the music's got my back. Just another reason why Metal Harbor is one of my faves. It always gets a place in the rotation because it's such a blast, and a blast is what we must have as we leave the music behind. Amy finally opened those bars that we can easily fit through, and we are escaping this Sid cell. Immediately bursting off with our first set piece, the big band breakout. Alright, I'm kind of pushing it, calling this one a set piece, but this level is like 5 seconds long. Give me a break. As we break out of jail.
Wait, this is a 30-minute video about a 5-second level? Okay, he really needs to pad those remaining this remaining time. Okay, we spoke about music. Okay, generally, I haven't even finished the video, but I think I generally understand why it is his favorite, because it's like I really loved, when I was little, I really loved the in Lion King platformer game, you know, the old one. I really loved the part where you were supposed to, I think, in a rhythm, jump over onto the giraffes' heads. And basically, if you got in the flow, if you got in a rhythm, it was just the best feeling. But if you fucked up, then of course everything went to shit. But yeah. Hi, Olika! I hope you like Sonic the Hedgehog. We are taking a break from the game right now because I'm eating. Oh, hi, Toot! Hope you're well. What is this emote? Why is it a Polish raccoon? What?
What is this? Why am I talking about one loop and one curve? Well, it's a vibe-based set piece, first and foremost, trumping any gameplay. Within this stylistic circle, you can maybe cut your ascent short or grind on a rail. That's about all you're given. So let's instead look at how it's introducing Metal Harbor. First off, it's the only Adventure 2 Sonic stage that starts us from behind. All the others track Sonic coming in, but in Metal Harbor, you're already primed to move forward, which kind of ignites that prison break context that we were set up with. Plus, they drop us into a massive angular slope right as we gain consciousness. I mean, look at that. A silly thing I love about Metal Harbor is that a lot of the slopes are hard angles. The actual bend of the path sits at the bottom. Like, look at this start. It's 3 flat plates connected back to back. There is no grace to the track, so when we speed through it successfully, it feels like Sonic can triumph over anything. Plus, when we see the next loop ahead, we know they're gonna take us for a ride. And what a shot, right? This is Metal Harbor.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but there's just a giant rocket here with a word gun. Favorite set piece.
Right here, a crowd of seagulls, rockets sticking out of the sea, and this rigid crisscross of steel that makes up our road. SA2 is really good with dressing up its pathways. Green Forest has those overhangs that leak light through. Final Rush has all those blinking warning signs. Crazy Gadget has everything. Like, even here, the road has slits in it. If we combine it with the wind we interpret through the gulls and the clouds, I imagine that the sea breeze probably squeezes through these things, cooling down our quills, even in the hot, hot sun. Wonderful. And when we complete the jump, Sonic goes right up that loop, and it's a summertime shot as we
it's the
circle
name of the
lens flare that
organization.
burns
Okay.
our corneas. And the seagulls are back again. Remember Dragon Road? Birds equals height. We are high up. And now when the camera hits leveled ground, we can finally video this game. 4 rings point us into the edge of this turn. Now, Metal Harbor is where you learn the light dash, which means on a first go, you're just grabbing these coins rather than using them. But on a replay, it's an automatic connection to a clean grind. As you twist around the bend, the aircraft carrier blocks the horizon.
Oh shit,
and
is
sort of
that
points
Tony
you to
Hawk?
your next direction. Radical. Let's hit the dash ramp and pause, because I gotta see this place back in 2001, the year of SA2, and nothing else. As we can see, things are much brighter at the outset. Without any distant fog, your upcoming route is lit up, and the yellow and orange markings stand out a bit more. You're also gonna immediately notice something else. The harbor is feeling much more barren. Battle enhances the stage by decorating it with more docks, rockets, and even those 2 beautiful aircraft carriers.
He said that he's playing specifically, I think, a later version of the game. He's now comparing it to the early one. Okay. I get it.
That box us into our path. With no more 4x3, they gotta take use of all that extra space, right? I mean, it was there on the GameCube, but now in widescreen, you could really see the effects of it. But the original is just alone at sea. Now, I actually think that gives Metal Harbor 2 distinct vibes between our versions. The Battle remix makes this area feel like a gun fleet, a litter of platforms with ships at the ready. All those tall walkways suggest that there were a lot more missiles at this place. The original feels much more
Gnarly
like an offshore
United
installation
nunchucks.
out in the ocean. A small encampment, there to observe the island, which is featured a ton in 2001. The remix hides the island in the
That
fog
would be
behind
radical.
the harbor, but the original makes this level analogous to the cutscenes we see of Prison Island getting immolated. And it kind of makes sense too. Like an empty offshore rig is the place you'd imprison a hedgehog, right? Alone out in the ocean where he can do no harm. In the original, Metal Harbor feels like Alcatraz. In battle, it kind of feels like they locked Sonic in a cell at the center of gun headquarters. Like, why did we hide him somewhere so important, guys? Come on. This is where we keep all our ships, and he's making fun of us. So, battle exists as its own place. OG feels like it's part of the island. I'm a sucker for the size of the fleet, so I'm a battle stan on this one, but I still gotta note how the OG connects more with what we see in SA2. But that's a lot of vibe, right? Technically, Big Band Breakout isn't doing anything drastic gameplay-wise, but nor is Metal Harbor in general, so I believe it sets the tone of the stage correctly. The exciting music track is timed to your movements also. Hitting that first dash pad, taking that loop, it's all very well executed. And the first
I'm about
ring
to
trail
finish
kinda
my
kicks
soup.
the linear sprint into high
So
gear.
we'll be
As a vibes
getting
guy,
back to the
I'm
game.
pretty hyped. So let's actually start hitting things as we fly right into our next segment. Beetle Bounce Boot Camp. Watch your ass, Sonic. These things float. And stay still! Beetle bouncing catches a lot of flack in the fandom. And I get it. It's kind of a cop-out for combat.
B.
You're fighting...
I beg you. What is this supposed to mean? Fast
enemies,
hog.
but they could really just be balloons for all we care. I brought this up in Kingdom Valley, and I still don't know what to think. It doesn't rub me the wrong way, but I see the critique. They can feel like padding, monotonous traversal.
But, however, B, I have bad news for you. Because we just took a break from the game because I was eating soup. And Loomis recommended this video. However, I just finished the soup. 12-hour analysis of the first part of Metal Harbor, yes. Still waiting for part 2. I was drinking. What do you mean I was drinking the ocean? What? Anyway. And I'm sorry to say, however, we will return to the game. But I'm gonna post it in Discord so we can remember it for later. And I will be watching it later. Because it is interesting. I've never, like I said, I haven't played much Sonic games. I think I've played one when I was little. Ocean is a soup. The XD video was better. The XD video was great. You know what? Maybe we should have watched the XD video together because that is my culture. However, I've already spent last stream yapping all the time. Looking just at one screen. I wanted to play some games. But we could technically watch the XD video together. And I could give you my unbiased opinion as a Polish person. Edgy is saved by no longer having them make me play this redeem, or else you'll be being forced to play Sonic Adventure. I'm glad I've ignited your passion for Sonic Adventure. I've never, not liked Sonic, but just our paths never crossed that much. Guess I didn't miss much last stream then. Depends. I was doing a pet peeve ranking. The hog is too fast, indeed. Thoughts on the game, on this game, on the Planet Crafter game? How many hours do I have in this game? Let me check. 123 hours. I like it. I guess I guess I can say I like it. Wait, haven't we went back home? Wait. I thought we returned home. Oh well. But yes, I enjoy this game very much. This is my second planet that I'm terraforming. I've already terraformed the base one. We had all of the plants and animals and bugs. Right now we are working on this moon. As you can see, I already managed to sprout some grass, and there are some bugs as well. Beeping kitchen things and or washing machines. What do you mean beeping? As in they give you indication that they finished the thing? You hate the sound of a working machine finishing its work? But yes, what can I say about this game that really draws me in? I think I love when you can see the progress happening on the planet. As in, you know, you start off on a wasteland, on a desert, and then suddenly you see slowly life coming to this place. You can see grass starting to grow, you can see trees starting to grow, maybe you can see some bees and butterflies flying around. And oh my god, I am about to die. Okay, survived. Like, look, this is my garden behind my base. I have beautiful butterflies living here. I have some more butterflies over there. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what are these constructions here for. And also terraform, because that's also happening continuously. This is the next stage we are aiming for. As you can see, our current stage is vegetation, because we do have some trees and some grass. Next stage is clear sky. So right now our sky is mostly black or dark blue. However, we are aiming for that baby blue sky. This is gonna happen. And see, bugs! Wild bugs! And I need this bug, because I need to make bees. It's that sick truck again. Maybe we'll get a sick truck of our own soon. I love when I can see progress happening. You have come to the wrong stream. I will cry. I am trying my best. Not my fault, I keep getting distracted. Not my fault, I enjoy talking with you all. I will cry. I feel so attacked right now. Wait, what do I need to make bees? I have everything to make bees. There we go. Forbidden carrot? That's a bug! It's not a carrot! It's a 24 carat bug. I feel like I feel like my last session did not save, which makes me sad. But we haven't lost much progress, I think. And we can make another bee. Where's my bugs? There's my bugs. I need this. Okay. Why do we need bugs? Because I need to make outdoor farm. So I need 2 outdoor farms. So you know what? Let's just hang around, look for more bugs. I need uncommon bugs. Because if we make outdoor farm, not only are we making food for ourselves, but also plants and bugs. More bugs. Ah. And why do I need this? Because we will plant some cocoa beans, and if we plant some cocoa beans, then I can sell space cookies. I think I need wheat for that as well. So last time we bought cookies, cocoa seeds. Let's buy wheat seeds as well. And when I plant both of those, we'll automate cookie creation, and we will, and this is cookie clicker again. I will make so much money making cookies. But there's also this mysterious place, this mysterious base that I want. Wait! Why haven't I thought that before? I can make it teleport and go straight there. I don't need a car. Do I have enough power though? I for sure have enough power. Okay, 2 of those. 2 of those. No, 4 of those because I need to build an entrance and an exit. Blue rock. I had blue rocks here. Purple rock and 2 of those. Oh my god. A rare bug. I don't need a rare bug. Let's build a teleport here. So this is going to be based. Base. Maybe home base. Yeah, because this is home base. Okay. And another one we will build here so I can freely explore this place. I still don't feel like fully comfortable using my XD with you guys in chat. It's like exposing a bit of myself that, you know, only Polish people know. Like, if I chat with my Polish friends, we use XD. And it's like... But I remember seeing underneath that video, the XD video, somebody wrote that basically they have like 2 masks. One is like for interacting with their friends, with their Polish friends, where they use XD, and the other one is the one they use in the English side of the internet, and they can't imagine using XD when writing in English. And I can relate to that. I can absolutely relate to that. Okay, water. I need another bee. Water. Fertilizers. I think I need to deconstruct this one. Oh, but we have so much honey. Wait. Haven't I built a beehive? I thought I had a beehive. No, apparently not. I do not care what anyone thinks when I use XD. I wish I could say the same, but unfortunately I do care. I do care. I think I partially do care that exactly I'm gonna be exposed. That somebody will be like, aha! I know something about you. And I would be like, oh, I'm being perceived, which is always so awkward. Wouldn't even know why anyone would care. So, Toot, there is this phenomena, apparently, that, maybe not phenomena, I don't know how to properly call it, but, you know how language on the internet evolves constantly. Like, you can... I don't think you can, like, meet a lot of people who are still using the abbreviations like LOL, or using certain memes that are older than the X amount of time. And I think similar thing happened to XD. Like, it used to be wildly used in like early 2000s or like mid 2000s, but it was very popular among like scene kids, emo kids, and you know, when they grew out of that phase, if some did, they abandoned the use of XD. It was now considered cringe. But Poland never abandoned XD. It never stopped using XD. We still use it. We even have like different forms of XD, and it really depends on the mood, on like the weather, whatever, on your familiarity with the person you are talking to. I still see people use LOL a lot though. Oh, really? I don't see it, but I wouldn't see it as cringe or anything. Well, I think it also depends on like the circles you surround yourself in, because I feel that, you know, surrounding yourself with Homestuck, it's hard for you to judge anything as cringe. That was mean, I'm sorry. That came out as way meaner than I intended it to be. But also, like, I try to be the advocate of, you know, release yourself from cringe. Don't let it dictate your what you can or cannot enjoy. I only cringe when people use LOL, all caps. All caps or all the time, even when it just doesn't even fit. So, like, I just broke my arm, LOL. Would you say that is inappropriate? Like, what do you mean by appropriate use of LOL? And does it have to be uppercase LOL? I thought it was friendly, non-judgmental community. Quite literally, first 10 minutes, I was being judged to be guilty or not guilty. I, the streamer, I was the one being judged. Non-judgmental community. Oh wow, oh wow. I apologize. I would like to sincerely apologize for my actions, and I will now go teleport myself into the other side of the map. I just need to build to teleport where I want to. Wait, no! I forgot to plant the plant. I built the planter, but I forgot to plant the plant. I didn't put plant in the planter. Where's my cocoa beans? Where did I put my cocoa beans? My cocoa beans. There we go. Now we can go. I forgive you. I just hope that someday you can forgive yourself. Oh, well, you never said anything about that. Some seem to use LOL, others use LOL uppercase. Either way, I see people disagree with someone saying stuff like, yeah, nah, that's not true, LOL. LOL? Question mark? Kind of like that. Okay, I think I get it. But also you see the difference between like lowercase LOL and uppercase LOL, because in the video about XD, there was also like a huge discussion about all uppercase XD, lowercase x uppercase D, lowercase XD, uppercase x lowercase d, which I think is insane. The last one. Oh gosh, I saw what you did there, Toot. But you probably can't hear me because ads. But I appreciate you, you know, waiting through the ads. Because it does support the streamer. Unless you want to support me in a different way, then you can always subscribe. I always feel weird like talking about subscribing to me, because I think people always should, you know, prioritize their own well-being, but if you have any spare coin, why does it feel so weird? Oh, I just realized I haven't given you the sound effects for my last stretch. Ugh. Oh, okay. Welcome back. I'm like popcorn. I go pop. I did that XD mock-up. Glad with how that turned out. Wait. Also, I was thinking about making an emote for the stream where it's me, as in Angie, but instead of the face, there's XD. I think I want to make that.
Support the lawyer fund.
Support
Please
the
donate
lawyer
to
fund.
cover
Please
Angie's
donate
legal
to cover
fees.
Angie's legal fees. I hoped my you know, defense was sufficient. Mountain base. Because it's on top of a mountain? Yes. Also, thank you, Lumbus, so much for covering the legal fees. Okay. But this is huge. Why I didn't think of that before? I have technology to teleport myself. Why wasn't I doing that? Bop, 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 bop. You owe your lawyer a pierogi. 1 pierogi. 1 giant pierogi. I think that is a fair trade. Huh? Oh, this is a window. And I did it again. I smacked my face into a window just like before. What am I, a bird? Wait, you read pierogi as a pigeon? That is a very different word. Also, we do have a dish that translates to pigeons. It does not contain pigeons. But for some reason, it is like a rice with some vegetables or some meat, and it's like mixed together, and then it's wrapped in a cabbage leaf, and then it's steamed, and it's called gołąbki. Why is it called gołąbki? I have no idea. That sounds like something a pigeon would eat. Does it? Maybe it does. I don't know, like, the dietary needs of pigeons. Maybe. Okay, I barely came in here and my backpack is already full. Go Wumpy, go! Yeah, exactly. To be honest, you wrote that down much better than like half of people on Facebook when I saw like posts of people trying to write down the Gołąbki. So yeah. They basically eat anything they can, as far as I know. Okay. This is so much nicer than our place. We should move in here. Once we have breathable atmosphere, I am all for it. I am very much supporting the idea of moving into that base. But we need to have oxygen. Because right now our base is producing oxygen. Also, wasn't I saying something about moving our base to a nicer place? Like, I think I wanted to build a base here. Because I built my rocket platform here. Maybe I could build my base like here-ish. But I think it would be a good idea. Also, why are my trees only here? I would really appreciate it if like trees started growing elsewhere as well. Also, this map feels much smaller than our first one, our OG map. What is that? Circles in the sand! Aliens! Do you think there are aliens here as well? The previous planet had ancient aliens. Could do with mosses and grasses. Yeah. I think it is a moon technically, not a planet. I think it is smaller than our OG one. I wonder if here we can build a portal as well, and if it would work. Could I build it? I don't think I could. I don't have energy multipliers. And I don't have a recipe for energy multipliers. So, yeah, unfortunately. Can you make energy multipliers? No, you cannot. I can buy energy multipliers. But let's start by continuing. Yes, making bees. Where is the... Why did I make a silkworm? I'm so confused. Why did I need a silkworm for? I do have... Wait! Maybe that was my plan for earning money. This might be an idea. Okay. If I make an automated autocrafter, yes. To make we have thread, we have silk, but if we made, what's it called, fabric for us, then we can sell that fabric. We do have a rocket. Okay, so make me a fabric. And you will be supplying, basically supply everything. You only have fabric, but supply everything. This rocket will demand fabric, and once inventory is full, it's gonna fly, and it will bring me money. Yes, we will be... Okay, that's why I needed silkworms. Okay. Okay, I think making fabric is much more, it's much faster than making cookies, unfortunately. It's much easier to get into. Oh wait, I have honey and I had beans. We can make some food. It's probably for the best. Yes, yes, we are aware of my problems with cookies. My addiction. So yeah, maybe that is actually for the best. Maybe I should make myself a grandma model. That would be fun. Anyway, I need to make... fertilizer. Yes, I hardly know her. Grangie. Yes. Yes. I mean, time flies, right? We already have a chibi model. Now I need to make a 80-year-old model. And then I could have a model specifically for playing Cookie Clicker. Brilliant. Brilliant. I love the idea. I am making it tonight. Oh. One day. I'm still keeping distance from Cookie Clicker. I haven't opened the game in ages. So I would say all the grandmas of the universe are safe. They will not have to work in my cookie mines. Such a great game, though. Okay, how much time do you need? Production. 1 silk every 200 seconds. 200 seconds, that is 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That is quite a lot. Do I have a production multiplier? I do have a production multiplier. Oh, I do have 1 energy multiplier too. That is good to know. Okay. So, if I wanted machine optimizer, I hardly know. Oh God! And if I put it, I could put it here. And if I put, let's put 2 optimizer fuses. So it was 300? No, 200? Yeah, now it's 133. Nice. Thank you, Toot. Oh! 1 silkworm cooked. Another one is cooking. So we have 2. We need a 3rd one. And we can make another silk generator. And it will also be affected by... You know what? I think we could install another multiplier fuse. And now it's 114! We almost halved the time it takes to make silk, which is awesome. Now it takes less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. Oh, is it ready? Yay! Perfect. Perfect. So, silk. Let's squeeze it in here. Beautiful. So this silk is also going to be used by this machine. And it... Wait, why does it take 200 seconds? Huh? Wait. 200, but if I put... What the fuck? Are you telling me that if I have an optimizer and if I build a new machine, I need to take out the fuse and then put it back again? I need to... Have you tried turning it off and on again? God damn it! Why does it work like that in space? Hi, Gilbrim. Hi, hello. No worries, I appreciate the lurkers as well. But like, what? Why? Why does technology have to work like that? Have you tried turning it off and on again? I need to grab some water. Maybe it only checks for new machines periodically, end of a cycle. Maybe? Maybe it is? It is an idea. I don't think I need so much stuff in my pockets when I go on an expedition. Considering that now I have a teleport in that other base, I think I could leave most of this stuff behind. Like, I think 1 food should be enough. 1 oxygen is good to have just in case I get stuck somewhere and I need to, you know, and I'm running late. I don't think I need so many fusion energy cells on me. Basically a battery to power up the whole ship. I'm gonna be keeping those access cards because you never know when you might need them. Water. Okay, let's leave. Let's keep 2 bottles. Hi, Robo. SpongeBob Cutie Pants. That is I, apparently. Okay, so how is our fabric production going? Nicely. Very, very nicely. I wanted to order wheat seeds, which I think still I kind of want to happen. And I know I said I'm not going to be baking cookies, but what if I am going to be baking cookies? You know, space cookies are not a bad idea, but they are slightly more complicated than making silk. So let's start with making silk and then see what happens. Okay, I think we are ready for another expedition into the base. Where's my teleport? There it is. Yeah, let's go. Also, please let me know, because I know that sometimes my movements are very chaotic. And if I wave my camera too much and, I don't know, make you nauseous or something, just shout out and I will try to, I don't know, maybe I'll lower the sensitivity of my mouse or something. Because I would hate for you to be uncomfortable. Oh. But I am trying to, like, be speedy. Considering that we are, you know, losing oxygen, our hydration is dropping, food is dropping. We just need to be speedy. Just like Sonic. See what I did there? Totally fine. Good to hear. Thank you. Thank you for confirmation. I remember there were boxes here. I think I've also found some golden box somewhere at some point, but I can't remember. I just remember it was somewhere. I just remember the feeling of excitement of... Wait. Where's the entrance to this balcony? Because there are, like, benches. I'm stuck. I got stuck on a bench. But I don't think I've seen, like, stairs leading to this. Oh, wait, no, there is a ramp. Okay, that's even better than stairs, so that's on me. I am just so used to using my jetpack, I'm like, wait, how do normal people come here? Also, Robo, how is oxygen not included? I have to say I kinda broke and I've been playing since yesterday. A little bit. And I find joy in reviewing my ventilation and like power. I figured out a completely new system to connect power, and I'm so proud of myself because I figured it out by myself. I wasn't using any like guides or tutorials. I know it's not groundbreaking, and probably if I showed it to anyone, they would be like, of course you should do it like that. But I'm still proud of myself that I figured it out by my own brain. Cycle 275 and I'm nearly done with my geothermal setup. You are using... Wait, are you using steam or like natural gases to power up the base? Because I am like considering it, but I don't know how to set it up. And oh god, the other day I was so mad because I had no clue how to make glass. I was so confused because the glass making machine had a liquid output and I was like, what am I supposed to connect it to? Like, is there a machine that I'm supposed to connect it to via pipes? And that the liquid glass is supposed to go into another machine, maybe some press or whatever, that will like cool it down and that will like, how to say it, form it. And I was looking for this machine. I was looking through like research tree. I was looking through the codex entries. I was looking everywhere, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put it in Google or like YouTube and see how is it supposed to be figured out. And I found a video where dude basically made a setup that he had like a small, like a pool of water underneath the glass making machine, and he said, oh, you just need to drop liquid glass into water so it solidifies. And I was like, what? That sounds stupid. I mean, it doesn't sound stupid, but I was so mad. I was so mad because, you know, there were so many... Most of the other equipment that I encountered was like, oh, because this is like a gas filter and it has one vent pipe for this type of gas and another vent pipe for that type of gas. And, you know, and then I know, oh, I'm gonna use this to make like hydrogen go to the hydrogen pump. And that makes sense, right? I have a machine that outputs a certain thing and I have another machine that takes in that certain thing. So if I have a machine that outputs liquid glass, I expect it to find a machine that takes in liquid glass, okay? On Asteroids in the Frozen DLC, there's a geothermal power plant building. I'm trying that out. Oh, okay. If you pump 2,200 degrees Celsius plus liquids into geothermal power plant, you can get rare space materials. Like what? So I've been making a ton of molten glass using it as coolant for smelting copper and then pump. You've been using molten glass as a coolant? Wait, what? That machine for cooling is the floor. Wait, what happens if you drop Wait! Can you... What do you think of this idea? Can you set up a glass production that would boil the water, thus creating steam, thus making energy for for steam power production? What do you think about that? Do you think it would work? Wait. I need another box. For normal glass, you can just drop it on the floor. Wait, and why did that guy use water as a coolant if he could just drop it on the ground? Why? I don't understand. It's not great for making steam. God damn it. And I thought I was onto something. Wait, but you drop glass. You drop liquid glass, which is like 2000 degrees, into the water, and water evaporates, creating steam. Can you use that steam to power up machines? You know what? Let's put here. Yeah, computer components. There we go. What else? You know what? Let's take the batteries and put them in the computer components because they are technically also electrical. The mass of glass is 25 kilograms, and that 25 doesn't hold much thermal mass. Oh, okay. Sorry, I completely missed what you were saying. Let's take this stupid microchips. This is garbage. I need to figure out what to do with that garbage. Fertilizers. And I don't know what to do with all those mutagens that I have now. Let's put them here for now. This obsidian too. It'll just take forever and not be worth the power you put into the machine. Ah. That is very convincing then. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Give me a second. You can run coolant from a smelter into a steam room and get more power out than you put in. 8.3 out of 10 sneeze. What would I have to do to make it a 10 out of 10 sneeze? Oh god, should I make like a dad sneeze? Would that be higher on your ranking or lower actually? Okay, we can go back exploring. How's my fabric? Yes, it's happening. We're making fabric. Any of my sounds? Oh, I'm not sure about that, but I appreciate the sentiment. But yes, so I've been trying to right now I am working on again cooling my base, but I think I've gotten slightly better at it because I think I've mentioned to you that I started a new one. I'm not continuing the one that I started when I was basically learning the report. Environmental requirements are not met. Doors won't open until 1 mk heat. Wait. But the door opened. Okay. I guess the sign was lying to me. Oh, so sorry if I didn't mention it before, but yeah, I basically started a new base, and I am pretty happy with how it's turning out so far. I am figuring out the cooling systems. But also I completely reworked my like electrical connections, so I have like each floor has its own electrical, what is it called? Basically it controls the amount of energy that is going through, so my wires don't fry up. I made a ladder like that. I have like, oh gosh, I got lost in this building. Where's the exit? There it is. Okay. There's two important things. There's a thermal aqua tuner. I don't think I have that. It takes heat out of the pipe and puts it into the environment. Oh, I need to get that one, because I feel that yes, water is still heating up the place a little bit, but I managed to get much better control over like air temperature than I had before, so I am pretty proud of that one. Nothing here? Oh wait, there's downstairs. I feel like I've been here before. Yes, because I wanted to collect the animal, but they wouldn't let me. Why won't you let me take the toys? I want toys, please. The kids won't need them anymore. There's no kids here. I am the only kid here. Oh, I'm running out of oxygen. Oops. Which I think also means I need to quickly run back out, because we are a little... I don't think I've made myself enough oxygen for like proper exploration. Okay, let's not go upstairs here. What do we have here? Where's the entrance to this building? Hello? Ah? Back door, okay. This looks like a heating operation. Both beds and workstations? That sucks. What is this? Can I get a tan? Oh, and we get another access card. Very nice. And we are out. And I think we should be going back home right now. Oh! Did you? There were like water jet ski or something. Also, I have no water on me. Shit. Shit. I need to get out. Maybe it's... I hear it's raining outside. Maybe if I open my helmet and start, you know, catching the water into my mouth. I hear rain, but I can't see it. This is strange. Wait, let me catch up on messages, because I was so concerned about not dying. Okay, it takes blah blah blah. Second is steam turbine that turns 125 degree steam into 95 degree water and power. So you put aqua tuner in a room with water and steam turbine above it, and then loop the aqua tuner through the... Ooh, it costs power but cool stuff. That sounds awesome. I just need to get I just need to get that technology because I don't think I have the aqua tuner. What are you gonna do about it? Is it backseating if we're talking about the game that I'm not playing actively right now? But this is so funny because I am playing one like basically management sim and talking about another management sim and both. We're about to get blue sky! Oh my god, we need to go out and watch. It's gonna be in like a minute. Wait, so let me leave some of the stuff behind. Ah! Let's watch the sky together. We should get a notification about the atmosphere any second now. Oh, I got new blueprints. Wait, for a vehicle? It didn't tell me that I passed the... I mean, I got a notification about the new blueprint, but it didn't tell me that I reached another stage. That's slightly disappointing. It does look blue on the horizon, yes. The horizon is bluish. So, does that mean we have atmosphere? No, because me being outside still is using up the oxygen, so, yeah. That's really your stream in a nutshell, though. If you wanted a blue sky, you just needed to make an account. I do have a blue sky account. Haha. But I don't post anything there. Sometimes I'm gonna remember and post like me complaining about rigging or game development or something. Once in a blue moon. Sometimes I pop in, I look at my dashboard, see something cool and just share it. Like repost it or whatever. And that's it. That's my experience with blue sky. Take off your helmet. I see on my UI that it says minus 1.8 oxygen thingy per second. We blew you away. Aw. I hope not too far away. Okay, I keep collecting stuff. I have so much stuff. I have just stuff and things. I should start doing something with that stuff and things that I have. Because while collecting is awesome and I love doing that, we should probably... Okay, what's the next stage? It is... Well, would you look at that? Breathable atmosphere. So we have... I think we should increase production of oxygen, like by a lot. So let me see, what would be best for... Also, I think... Do I have optimizer? I do. Growth, oxygen, and plant multiplier. Okay, I think I'm gonna make another, I think I'm gonna hide because it's raining rocks from the sky again. God damn it. But I think we need another tree spreader. And we want to plant some trees. Also, how do we make trees? Okay. Flowers, mutagen, and tree bark. What flowers do we have? We have plenty of these flowers. Tree bark. And which mutagen again? The blue one. Why is the music so sinister? It is upsetting me. Okay, I think it takes quite a long time to make a new tree. So in the meantime, I will build a tree spreader. Spreader? I hardly know. That sounds so bad. And since we have so many trees right next to the base, let's build this tree spreader slightly further away. Like here. Okay, this is gonna be a good place. And... Hi, Azori! How are you doing, Azori? Also, I'm gonna collect those bugs. Because... And maybe, make more. Although, you know what? I think... please, no. Can I... It's gonna sound bad. Can I deconstruct some of the butterflies? I can! And I get more bugs? Okay, let me build a storage specifically for bugs. How do I turn the thing? Oh, like this, okay. Because I'm suddenly collecting so many bugs. I'm gonna go early sleep mode because I'm flying super early tomorrow. I think I should consider the same because I am also traveling tomorrow. You should really varnish after touching up your paint. Oh, that is so good. That is so good, Loomis. Thank you so much. Take care, Robo. Safe travels. Okay, still tree in the making. In the meantime, didn't I have... Wait, I need a bacteria sample. But I cannot make a bacteria... Wait, can I? Maybe I can. Haven't I made some algae? Anyway, for now, let's just drop off this stuff that I have. Let's try making more trees. One, two, three. Make me a tree. No match found. God damn it. Oh, tree bark. I forgot. Bark. So again, tree bark, mutagen, and the flower. There we go. I'm so glad that it's not like using up the resources if I make like wrong recipe, because that would suck. You know, one misclick and suddenly you are losing a lot of stuff. Okay, I can't. That sucks. I need to figure out how to make bacteria sample. Chilling here with Bunny on my lap watching your stream is a lovely way to spend an evening. Oh gosh, Loomis, thank you. I'm really glad. Because, you know, I always like think to myself that this is like a hangout spot. Like, I don't know. But I'm so glad to hear it, that you are enjoying yourself. And I hope that Bunny is also enjoying the company. It is cozy. I appreciate it. I'm glad. I'm glad I can provide a cozy experience. Let's make ourselves some oxygen because I feel that it is... Although I do have a teleport and it's easy to just jump in and out, it is useful to have a spare one. Oh god, it's you again. I mean, I should be happy, but last time you haven't left any of the rocks behind. Like, I was looking all over the map and there were like no rocks anywhere. Okay, no joke. I am convinced they are clipping through the rocks into the ground. Because again... Oh my god, there are some. Thank god. But there should be so much just... super alloy just everywhere. And it is not. Like, if it's crashing here on these rocks... Ow. I think I got hit by a meteor. There should be much more of these gay rocks. I mean, super alloy. And I would very much appreciate if I could collect them, because they are... There's not a lot of them on this planet. One quite literally disappeared in front of my eyes. Okay, I guess they evaporate in this atmosphere. So I need to be quick when they are dropping from the sky. Any more? Are my trees eating them or what? I feel like I'm picking mushrooms in the forest. But my mushrooms are rainbow and made of rock. No. Okay, I managed to collect some. That's... Is this tree growing through my base? Oh, it's growing in the middle. That's so sweet. Anyway. It is like, this is the space lounge and we are all chilling, having coffee, sitting on settees? I don't know this word. Quietly hanging out and watching while you are playing a game on the big TV. That is a meteor cycle that fall from the sky, flow down rivers into sea and evaporate, ready to fall again. Honestly, I can believe that. I can absolutely believe that, considering there's already nothing left of them. Everything that I managed to collect, that's everything that was left. And I'm gonna die. Because I got too mad at rocks. Only 8.9? Why not 9.10? Why not 9.0? I need your honest feedback so I know how to improve my sounds, apparently. Okay, let me leave the bug. I do have some oxygen, some water. We could eat something. Yes. And plant that tree. Plant that tree! And then we use the teleport and go back exploring. Right? Or should we? I think... Let me get maybe another oxygen multiplier. So hopefully once the rocket launches, it will bring back this stuff. I still have plenty of energy. Maybe I could send oxygen rocket into space. Yes, I think that is a good idea. So let me see, what do I need to send an oxygen rocket? What is that, dude? Oh my god, look at those eyes. A sofa, more common in British English. Oh, really? And she got so mad at rocks that she died. Accurate. Pressure, heat, plant multiplier, oxygen multiplier. Okay. Bark, mutagen, gay rock, rocket engine. Okay. I think I've got everything. Oh my god, I'm dying that detracts from the low-file space game and chill experience. I'm sorry, I'll try to contain myself next time. Also, wasn't I building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, I think I have all of the... Okay, I'm surprised how much I managed to do last time. Because apparently I achieved in building the mining complex that I was planning. Oh wait, I need that fucking bacteria sample. Which I do not have. Wait, what? Which thing uses bacteria? This mutagen. Okay, so if I put 2 of these mutagens, I should get bacteria sample back. But in any case, let me put the bugs here. And I need 2 of these. Bark. And come on, chop chop, bacteria sample, thank you. There we go. And let me send a rocket to increase our oxygen production. Woof? No, bark. Bark, bark. Tree bark. Oh, my screams, my panicked screams add to the vibe. Glad to hear that some still find some solace or entertainment in that. rocket. Bam. Fly, my darling. Make me some oxygen. Whee. Background music consists out of the soundtrack of Sims games. Might elevate it to a solid 9.3 out of 10. Ooh, which Sims? The first one? I think the first Sims game had a very recognizable music tracks. I feel later parts had, I don't know, maybe I could recognize it if I heard it. But with the Sims 1 music, I feel that I can recall it and almost like hum it. Any Sims? Listening to music from Sims 1 just does something to my brain that I just need to play The Sims. They blend into the background more. Yes! Zeus! Hi! How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We are just talking about The Sims. And we were just talking about, I can't remember. It works. You can feel like a sim yourself. I was here earlier while you were talking about your poor LinkedIn account, but my phone was dead and I couldn't log in. Aw, thank you for that. I slept a little wrong 2 days ago. You know what that means. Oh no! Oh no! Can you move? Please take a break. You skipped your last one, but I ate soup. But yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Zeus. I'll leave you. I will leave you for like 2 minutes, and I will be right back. It's not just apologies to Zeus, to everyone, to all of you in chat, but Zeus just came in. You know how it is. Anyway, I will be right back. Oh no. Oh, I was expecting I was expecting to be bald when I come back from the break. I am not. Wait, why am I not? I see you redeemed that. Why did... Wait, let me check. Didn't it work or have it already expired? I am blind. It works. Okay. Sorry. So don't. I already did that. Gosh, damn it. I'll have to give you back your points. It either didn't trigger because I was on that screen or because it is timed. So maybe it just ended before I came back. The shape, yes. Maybe. However, yes. Hair be gone. I didn't think it was that short. I was gone for what, 2 minutes? Well, yeah, I think I set it up for like only a couple of minutes. Oh, Zeus! My hair blinked? What do you... Wait, what? What do you mean? I blinked and I didn't see my hair blinking. What do you mean my hair blinked? Did they materialize and disappear instantly? Maybe now all the redeems are like great. Well, we'll see what happens now. Either my hair grows back or don't or not. I guess we have to wait and see. And that just means that Zeus, you are getting double the hair loss. I mean, not in real life, I hope. Oh god, I almost killed myself. With that laugh. Whew. Also, Zeus, I was thinking about you today. I'll message you after stream. If I don't, then kick my ass. I give you a permission to kick my ass on Discord if I don't message you later. What? Oh no, Bunny's on the loose! No, Bunny, don't go! Bun on the run. That sounds accurate. Oh no! Hopefully the weather will, like, convince the bunny to return. Unless the bunny wants to become, I don't know, a polar expedition. Bunny on a polar expedition. Again, I have too much stuff. God damn it! What am I supposed to do with all this stuff? Okay, I was supposed to increase the oxygen production. How's it looking? How's it looking? Oh! It was... Okay. It increased by... It basically moved 1 decimal. I think it was like 200,000. Now it's 2,200,000. What? Bun cycle. Oh no. Wait, but that means now I need to increase my heat and pressure production. I think I should also increase like plant generation. I think my biomass production could improve. Why is it so slow? I increased my oxygen production 10 times. You would think this will speed up this. So slow. Okay. More plants. This ecosystem I think is a good idea, but again, I will need a okay, you know what? Let me build 2 locker storages. 1 for algae, 1 for water. And I will be making some petri dish with bio stuff. Bacteria sample. This thing, and here demand water. Where's water? There it is. Okay. First heating broke at my library this morning, and now this. I will get hypothermia for sure. No, Loomis! Don't! Don't do it! Don't freeze. I'll be very sad. Okay. Let me maybe grab some food, but put this here. And I need stuff. Stuff and things. Continuous. Wait, what? There we go. Methane. Okay. I need this thing, and I need a bug. This one. Very good. And I have one ecosystem here. Let's build another one on the other side, because I want them to be spread out. I want bugs to be everywhere. Not in real life. But like, in this game. I can appreciate a nice butterfly in this game, but like... bugs in real life... that's a little rough. Yay! Okay. This should produce me some more plants and some more bugs. Very nice, very nice. More plants equals more oxygen, so that is a good thing. And okay. We increased biomass production by a nice amount. I think now we need to do some better heating and pressure production. Do I have a multiplier here? This one's full. This one is not full, and I think I already have like a heat production multiplier, or rather heat fuse. Do I have a... yes, heat oxygen production, no. And I don't have pressure multiplier, which sucks a little bit. He's in, thank God. No bunsicles for us today. Okay. Let's see how it looks now. Just in the case I took out all of the fuses and put them back in, did it make a difference? Yes, I think it increased. Okay, heat production for sure increased because I used another fuse. It went from 1 million to 1.6 million, which is great. I think pressure haven't changed, but that is understandable. We could increase that as well, but should we build another drill? Or another multiplier? I think building another multiplier is going to use less energy. So maybe that would be a better idea. Also, how many satellites do I have here? I have one seed spreader that increases our oxygen, one heat, and one pressure. Okay. Good to know. So if I wanted for plants, I could use the plant rocket to increase the biomass production. And I think if I wanted to make the insect rocket, I would need to send some bees into space. I hope B is not against the idea of being sent to space. Hello? Why aren't we collecting water? Bees into space! Bees into space. Okay, I have 3 drones. That is not enough. So let me make a couple of new ones. Also, are they like a T1? What if I want T2? Don't I have... Don't I have a... Haven't I unlocked a recipe for that? I thought I unlocked some new recipes. Let me check because I swear I got the notification. Oh, speed increase. Okay. Bunny doesn't get as much exercise this time of year. I guess it makes him feisty. Makes sense. I can understand. Are the bees okay with being sent into space? Yeah, sure, whatever. Perfect answer, honestly. Where's my rocket? I try to keep him entertained, but when it's pouring rain outside, there's only so much I can do. Are there like those I know for cats there are those like running wheels. Okay, oxygen multiplier, that's gonna be useful. It's 12,000. Okay, I have 46,000. And fabric is being transported, so yes, I guess let's get the recipe for better drones. And instead of, yeah, let's wait for that. Let's wait for that. And in the meantime, where do I have fertilizer? Let's put it here, I guess. The wheat also here. If I wanted to build another outdoor... Okay, I need more bees for outdoor farm. Makes sense. We're still not collecting water. Why aren't we collecting... Oh, because we don't have enough drones. Ah! My drones are overworked. I should hire more drones. Honestly. Let me put food with the bugs. I think it makes sense. And this mutagen, because I have no clue what to do with it. And this oxygen multiplier. Okay. Okay. We have some oxygen, water, power. Okay. Let's go. Since I managed to build... Since I managed to improve some of the stuff here, you know, increased oxygen production and such, let me go exploring again. Although, I do have to say that I am collecting so much cool stuff, but I should be using more of it. Oh, but exploring is so fun. Why did they make exploring so fun? Okay, I think we just barely scratched the surface with this building. This is a huge, like, I don't know, meeting space? Like a mess hall? Oh, yeah, because... Oh! Beans! Okay. That is a great find. Oh, more beans! So much food! Awesome. They're gonna be... Oh my god, more beans and water. Wow. If I find another fridge, I would like to take a gamble and bet it's gonna have more beans. Okay, I think rest I'm gonna leave for now. Another fridge. Oh, what's this? Another access card. Very nice. This looks like a cafe almost. Ooh, money. This is such a cozy building. Like, oh, beans? Water. And beans! Hell yeah, beans. I will not starve for a very, very, very long time. But I need to get back to the base because my pockets are full of beans. Beans, water, and beans! What could go wrong? So many beans. But also, we've got some fun multipliers. We found growth, a multiplier. It's used to increase growth speed of nearby machines that grow plants or vegetables. And production fuse, which is also going to be very useful. We have 2 oxygen multipliers and 1 growth multiplier. So I guess we are gonna build machine optimizer. One issue is that I don't think we have explosive powder, so we'll have to make it. But 1, 2, 3 of these rocks. And, wait, what do I need to make explosive powder? 2 and sulfur. I think I had sulfur somewhere here. But my pockets are so full. Okay. And we just need uranium. And let's put this here and this. And let me grab growth and 2 oxygen multipliers. And where do I have the biggest amount of plants? I already have 1 optimizer here. Optimizer, I only know where. Let's build another one here-ish, because I hope it will cover those trees and maybe those trees. And maybe plants? I mean, flowers? 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, not those trees? Why? Is something wrong with those trees? The trees over there are much more worthy? Okay, whatever. Anyway, progress. Progress. More biomass, more oxygen. Let's see. How did I... What? We had 2 we had 2.2 million units of oxygen production per second. Now we have 5. 4.978. That is we more than doubled the oxygen production. And I feel we haven't increased the production of biomass at all. Wait, how? What? Fine. Okay. Okay, I don't feel this is much faster. Okay, I think we should seriously increase heat and pressure production. Let me look at this place again. Okay, I need to deconstruct this guy and build another heater like this. The big one. Okay, I will need more sulfur and... oh gosh, that is a lot of stuff that I don't have. 3 super alloy rods. 3 explosive powder packs. Okay, I think I can... maybe I'm able to make another... no. Oh! Well, I do have enough sulfur. Okay. That's... okay. Super alloy. Let's start with where's the iridium? That's the name of the rock. Okay, so we have all explosive powders necessary. In order to make... why do I have so much food? In order to make super alloy rods, I have 1 super alloy rod, and to make those I need aluminum. Okay. I need more aluminum and more super alloy. Which sucks. Because I don't have it. I don't have aluminum. Let's leave this here and let me maybe go back exploring the base, looking specifically for aluminum. I wish I had a vehicle that was slightly smaller than the car. Like if I could have a motorcycle or... Did I just yawn? Or something similar. So what is this? Oh, look at this, look at this little guy. Look at, I want this. I want this vehicle. I want to ride this thing. Look how cute it is. How do people fit inside? It's tiny. I want one. Oh, wait. Oh, that door is closed and it needs power? Hello? How do I power you up? I mean, I do have some fusion energy cells. Ho 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 ho. Perfect. Wait, but isn't that producing energy? Yeah, that's a nuclear reactor. Why? If you have a nuclear reactor, why do I need to bring you a fusion cell? Did Andrew just yawn? Most likely. Confirmed hand-mouth status during yawn. I covered it. Star Trek shuttle. I don't think it was a Star Trek shuttle. Okay, I am getting super alloy from these guys, but I still need aluminum. Which is useful, but I need something else as well. I appreciate the money though. Money. Trade rocket mold. What? Insert this fuse into an optimizer to increase the speed of nearby trace. What? I can speed up the rockets? Wait, and I have super alloy rod. Exactly what I needed. Perfect. Okay, since we have pockets full, let me leave and build that big heater. And I think I'm gonna go to bed because I'm so sleepy. I can feel like the sand in my eyes forming. Yes. Oh, last night I had a weird dream that for some reason I was talking to some lawyer and she was like, you need a proper outfit to be in the court, and she took me to like secondhand shop to look for clothes. And when we got there, some lady pulled me aside being like, you've got to help me because nobody is like managing the register, and I've tried to do something on the computer and it doesn't work. And she showed me the computer and it showed that she tried to Google what's the word? Not clothes, but like scraps, as in a derogatory term for clothing. Like in Polish we say szmaty, which basically means like scraps of cloth. And usually if somebody's out to go looking for clothes in secondhand store, it's called idziemy na szmaty, as in we're going out hunting for rags. Yeah, rags! That is the word. That is a great word. Rags. And for some reason, this lady, when she was in the second-hand clothes shop, she was Googling rags. And then I woke up. Like, what are my dreams? Excuse me, I can sense the IT on you. I got that many times. But speaking of lawyers, Zeus, have you heard when I was talking about the situation with FedEx lawyer I had a couple of weeks ago? Some of it. Fortunately, it all ended well. But still, the amount of stress I had. Yeah, they ended up waiving the interest, fortunately. But I was so scared writing to them. But it's so funny that, you know, I was shaking, crying, pissing myself when writing the email, and then in response I got, okay, sure. Like, no biggie. You know, you have like a big thing to do, and the other party is just like, yeah, whatever. No big deal. Well, it was a big deal for me. Anyway, it ended on a positive note. I still haven't received any explanation from FedEx, so fuck that company. I suspect they never sent me that invoice, and they were hoping I would just be too scared to question their decision and just quietly pay the full thing with the interest. But yeah, like I said, the moral of the story is always like question stuff like that. Ask for clarification, ask for explanation. And if they press you for time that, oh, you only have like 24 hours or we send the cops, then it's probably a scam. Don't let them intimidate you. They probably farm out all their old invoices to that lawyer from time to time, and the lawyer gets 20% of whatever the whole... Yeah, probably. But I was also thinking, if that were the case, would he waive the interest so easily? That's what I was concerned about, that he would be like, but my money! I think it's possible, but I also maybe think, yeah, it wasn't such a huge amount, so maybe he was like, ah, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's not worth the time. It's not worth the effort. If the effort is more than just like one email, then there's no point. Wait, I think I've already visited this building. I think it's the third building that I haven't visited upstairs yet. I think this is the one. The numbers game. Most likely. Like, if you would get slightly more bigger cut if I just accepted my fate, but maybe actually, although I still think I was in the right, but if he really wanted the full amount with the interest, then I suspect he would have fought for it. Like others before us, we want to try something else, another way to play the game of existence, the rules of the game that we are proposed. Wait, I think I've already read that. Okay. Ah, excuse me. Yeah, I think I've read it. But then why have I left this stuff behind if I read the messages? Yeah, I read it for sure. Maybe I already had full backpack and couldn't collect any more stuff. And this building I also checked, but have I reached the top floor? I'm not sure. Oh, I have, because there's a fridge with water. And one bean. I remember collecting the bean. And leaving the water because I have plenty of it. Okay, those buildings checked. These buildings checked. This is such a cool place. I really wish we could, like, station here instead of our base. Set it out on one sneeze. Yeah, that one was weak. You need a cargo robot to follow you, or maybe a sick truck to put your loot in. I would love to have a sick truck, but I'm happy with my teleport as well. I know my backpack is not that big, but being able to teleport here and back is huge. Okay. Not much in here, to be honest. And I have so much zeolite. What am I supposed to do with it? God, remember on our previous planet how I was crying that there's no zeolite anywhere? And I needed it for everything? Oh, how the tables have turned. There's also more of the base. Wow. Okay, but so we've done some exploring, but I think we could do some more improvements in our base. Like, let me check how is our heat generation looking right now, and let's decide if we need to increase it more. Because I found what? Production multiplier and growth multiplier. So that means I can get more plants. Okay, that is not a huge amount. We need to increase pressure for sure. Okay. Let's leave the cool rocks here. Computer parts. We can leave the power here. You know what? Let's leave the access cards for now as well. Blue rocks go here. White rocks. I'll have to figure out a place for white rocks. Seeds. I have not collected any seeds, and I keep I keep collecting rocket engines. Wait, I could deconstruct rocket engines to get explosive powder. That might be an idea. What am I supposed to do with this much methane? What do I need it for? Okay, if I wanted to create mutagen, technically, or fertilizer too. Pulsar quartz. There's still these rocks that I don't know what to do with them. Selenite or whatever it's called? Selenium. Like, what am I supposed to do with you? I haven't figured it out just yet. Can I deconstruct you into anything? Let's check. Hydration. Hydration. Hydration level low. God damn it. Okay, we have trees growing. Oh, these are so pretty. These are nice. I don't love those mushroom trees. They're cool up close, but like, from far away, I don't think I love them. But these are very cool. The palm trees, I enjoy them very much. Selenium, what am I supposed to do with you? Said Batman as he handcuffed Catwoman. Okay, unfortunately, Selenium does not change into everything. Mushroom is not to everyone's taste. That is true. I know people who will not eat a dish if it contains mushrooms. And you know, that's their choice. I personally, there are certain types of mushrooms that I enjoy. Wait, I mean normal to eat, not, you know, normal mushrooms, like a portobello, okay? That's what I meant. That's what I meant, not any other type of mushroom. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm glad that it wasn't read like that, because I was worried that I worded it weirdly. Oh, Zeus, I have to send you, I don't know if you've seen the video about the phenomenon of XD in Poland. Have you seen that video? I enjoyed it very much. I need more oxygen. Yeah. And I feel compelled to use more XD in writing when I speak to on the English side of the internet. Oh, I'll send you then. Again, after stream I'll send you, and if I forget, then please kick me on Discord or something. Poke me, push me, or whatever, if I forget. Yes, you use XD all the time. I use XD when I speak to my Polish folk, but like the US, the English speaking internet is not using it anymore. And there's a video, a guy made like a whole deep dive into why is Poland still using XD. And it is fascinating. It's very good. Guy even traveled to Poland to ask Polish people. And then I have to say he made the most beautiful design of a t-shirt as a, you know, his merchandise tie into this video, and I am a little tempted to get it. It's such a beautiful design. Wait, I've visited this building. Have I went upstairs? Huh? I don't think I went upstairs here. Let's try again, because I think I missed something. This is a labyrinth. Okay, so forward and... Wait, have I been here? I have. And upstairs here? Oh, I finished in this place last time. Yeah. I stopped here because my backpack was full. Right. Everyone should be ashamed to be out-whimsied by the Polish of all nations. Absolutely agree. But I saw somebody's comment and I was devastated when they said that lowercase x, uppercase d is used by psychopaths. And I was like, what? No, it's just like... I would say all caps XD is more like insane. I don't know, I feel lowercase x uppercase d is normal. What's your take, Zeus? Which one is more natural for you? Okay, I think we can leave this building. For now, at least. It just looks better! Uppercase XD gives undercover. Exactly! I rarely use upper X, lower D, or lower X, upper D. The big X, small D is... I don't know what this face is supposed to be. Are you like licking your mouth? Is it like you're sticking your tongue and I don't understand it. Lower X, upper D is where I made my home, but it's off center. It is upsetting me. But that's why it's whimsy. It's not perfect. It's off center. It's imperfect, just like humans are. You know. This is why it is the real thing. This is one true XD. It's imperfect just like we are. Oh wait, this is the building that I powered up. Ah. Oh. Okay. Oh. So much stuff. I don't want to hear about upper X, lower D unless you are licking your nose. Yes, exactly. Like, what is this supposed to be? Oh. So people who use XD instead of XD are psychopaths or whatever, because we prefer things to look at least somewhat sensible. You are supposed to be laughing so much, you are basically closing your eyes and you want to be sensible? No, give in to the moment. I'm laughing my ass off, but I need to be sensible about it. God forbid we show imperfection. This is getting like a very intense debate regarding the uppercase, lowercase d in XD. I'm not calling anyone who uses lower X, upper D anything though. Oh gosh, this is such a beautiful, beautiful discussion. I'm glad we're having it here. But I think I will be going to bed soon. Blah. Okay, but first let me make another optimizer because I want to speed up my rockets. I mean, the whole conversation started from that that I saw somebody say that writing, I personally use lowercase x uppercase d, and I saw somebody say that only psychopaths use it like that, and I was upset about that because I feel that, hey, that's a little harsh. And that's why I'm saying that, you know, that's just whimsy on our part. I'm not trying to attack you, Toot, personally. I think it was more against the person who, let's say, called us out first. Us as in me. I need more obsidian. And... Hello? Wait, rocket engine doesn't have explosive powder? Is that correct? Oh, it is correct. Okay, slightly disappointed then. Alright. I am surprised, truly, that apparently there is no explosive powder in a rocket. Okay. I have... What do I have? I have... too much stuff in my pockets. What am I supposed to do with all of this stuff? I want to build machine optimizer, and to do that I need explosive powder, and for explosive powder I need sulfur and iridium. Iridium I can make, but where am I supposed to get sulfur from? Ooh, from mutagens apparently. But what am I supposed to do with all that methane? Okay, you know what, let me okay, Shredder also needs that fucking explosive powder. I should be able to make it. Okay, I should be able to make explosive powder if I just get one iridium rod. Hello? Okay, you're not gonna deconstruct it? Let's give it another chance. Because if I want to build a machine optimizer so I can have faster rockets. Even though my fabric production isn't that fast. Okay, why can't I get iridium from iridium rods? What the hell? That's what I'm talking about. Why did it want to do that before? I don't know. Explosive powder I hardly. God damn it! Why am I so broken? It's not just you, Loomis. I'm afraid it's most of us lately. Okay, Toot, I'm loving that XD. I think is the best of them all. I honestly love it. It's the best around, honestly. Something happened to us and now we can't not make that joke every single time. It's like we encountered some kind of virus. I don't know how else to describe it. What is it, Toot? You're not loving it? I think that the thing that happened was robo following, but I haven't confirmed it yet. We need to perform more studies. Okay, this. And now if I want 2 explosive powders, I need some sulfur, and sulfur I can get from mutagen. So if I put, I need 4 mutagens to get 4 sulfur, and I need to get rid of this methane. Where are you getting those letters from, Toot? Why aren't you deconstructing those? What the hell? Or maybe it's just taking more time? Goth girls be like XD or whatever. Get yourself a goth girlfriend who speaks in gothic font. Oh my god, how long is it going to take? Okay, in the meantime... I can't really do anything in the meantime. I have 2 multipliers for the trade rocket. But since it's gonna be among the trees, I could also put growth multiplier in there to help. Single goth girls are in your area. Oh, really? That sounds too good to be true. They're all in pairs, huh? I can work with this. I only know one and she's half my age. Yeah, better not. Yes! Let's go. Also, I need to check my energy consumption. We're in the clear. So, if I install this here-ish, like let's put it here. And I put yes, so this affects the trade rocket and the rest affect the trees. So my trade rocket should have, it shows me 500 seconds. I think it is slightly better, but I can't remember. What is it normally? Can't remember right now. I hope it is faster. Regardless, it is late. It is so late. I sent out the rocket. I think we managed to do some pretty decent improvements. We managed to get to the clear sky stage. We more than not even doubled. Like, we doubled and then we doubled it again, or almost tripled the oxygen production. We doubled the heat production, increased biomass production, built some trees, build a teleport. And I think that is huge. So all around, we also did some automation, and we managed to get Autocrafter to make us fabric. Quadruple. Maybe that's the word. So huge progress all the way around. I'm happy with what we accomplished today. And Celomus, you said that the progress on my stream is, oh my god, we are being bombarded again by gay rocks. Should I go out and try to catch some? I mean, we do need those rocks. I think I will. Let me just empty my pockets first. And grab something to eat. And let's go looking for some rocks. Cool rocks! Give me. I don't see. Ow, I think I got hit with a rock. I don't s- oh. Give me more cool rocks. More rocks? Oh, another one. I noticed that they usually like to strike the same places. So if I go around a few spots that they hit relatively often. And if I'm fast enough to catch them before they clip through the floor. Oh! This is much better than the last time. Okay. I think the strategy of just hanging around one or two spots where most of the rocks land. And I was hit only by one meteor. So, yeah, that is... We got some quite a lot of these rocks, which is very nice. But I see that trees are already in the process of consuming them. So let's catch whatever we can. and wrap up. Okay, I think this is all. Probably if I looked around some more, maybe we could find additional rocks, but I am too tired and I need to sleep. It's officially Ippy time, and you said you didn't want to be late tonight. Angie, is Angie really happy about what she accomplished today? Yes, definitely. Yes, I am. I didn't mean that. I was just bullying you for my own entertainment. Okay, I can accept that. I can accept that explanation. Yay! So much progress! So many rocks! We built so much stuff. So, I hope... Game. Let me check where... I hope it's saved after... Anyway, remember to press save before leaving the game. I thought the game saved automatically when I press quit. I thought this game has... I think it auto-saved just before the meteor hit. Yeah, so I'm afraid we lost, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just I thought the game saved when you press quit, but this is unfortunately one of those games where you first have to press save and then you press quit. It does not save on quitting, which makes me very sad. Which, I am a little heartbroken right now. But it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Next time we play, we can build back all of that progress. I think we haven't lost, I don't want to check now. I think we haven't lost much. Ah, thank you. Oh gosh, I want to rate Trent, but he's been streaming for 4 hours. I don't know if he's gonna go any longer. Yeah, I think this one is more appropriate too, but still, let's raid Trent, and I don't want to think about. Wait, no, he's finishing now, and tummy hurts, so I'm not gonna be torturing poor Trent. Oh my god! Letty is... Speaking of goth girlfriends, Letty is streaming Date Everything. Let's go raid Letty. And... let's raid Letty and learn what is her favorite dateable. How did you forget to do the epic gamer move of saving and then saving before ending, though? I don't know. I'm just sleepy. This reminds me of years ago when I was playing Animal Crossing on my 3DS. And, you know, the best way to make money is to visit the island in the evening. Because in the evening, you have like those very like golden beetles coming out and such, or like sharks and such. So it is the best place to catch very valuable bugs and farm some money. And I remember playing it, catching so much stuff, and just closing my 3DS. And in the moment I turned it off, I was like, fuck! And I'm also gonna get Rossetti just cussing me out in the morning for closing without saving. Fuck! Anyway, yes, I'm just so tired. Thank you so much. Take care. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Whatever times it is for you. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Take care. Bye.